guys, Hell's First here. So tonight, I want to talk about ratting corrupted dungeons. Now, if you don't know what ratting a corrupted dungeon is, it's when you go in, and in the very beginning here, you don't hit the shrine. That way you have no chance of invading somebody else, right? So what you do is, you want to put together a build that is pretty much the fastest possible speed clearing build you have. The build I'm using right now is based on the light crossbow because it's one of the only things I have leveled up for a weapon. In fact, it is the only thing I have leveled up for a weapon. So I use this a lot, going through and just dominating everything in my path. However, I was running beef stew, which I should have been running a fish or some cabbage or something to get my life back faster, just to be able to move through at a quicker pace. Now, I've been informed by a couple people on the stream that you could use a one-hand axe or a one-handed spear to run through quicker because the E has mobility on it, right? It allows you to bounce. And the key behind this is when you get invaded, if you get invaded, which 6 times out of 10 you're not going to get invaded because you're going to be killing everything fast enough. But if you get invaded, you want to be able to move as fast as possible between those crystals that pop up that you have to break to get them down. Now, everybody will tell you, besides super high level HCEs, that ratting corrupted dungeons is the fastest way for fame and the fastest way to make money. Now, the higher infamy you get, and the infamy is the score you get for beating the corrupted dungeons, for killing everything. Like when you walk into a Stalker corrupted dungeon, there's 500 infamy that you have to reach to get the boss to spawn. Once the boss has spawned, they cannot invade you. So you have as much time as you need to kill that boss. But when you kill everything over and over and over again, the infamy goes up. The higher the infamy, the more loot you get out of all the chests, because it increases the chance for loot, and the more fame you get for every kill. So the more you rat, the more you get for fame and loot. So the boots that is pretty much the staple in all of these is going to be the royal boots, because you can march for 7 seconds or whatever and then haul balls to the next area. Now, this is the build that I was running. It was simply the Guardian Helm, the Cleric Robe, the Royal Boots, the Light Crossbow, and the Musiac. And once again, the Royal Boots, you march toward the targeted position, increase your move speed by 8% and defense by 1.961% on arrival for every 0.25 seconds you have marched. Stacks up to 10 times. So you want to march as far as possible. And then it grants you immunity to roots and slows. You run through fucking everything to get to that next crystal. When you get to that next crystal, you kill it. You're going to use these again to go to the next crystal. And you just keep going through the mobs to get to the crystals. Because most people that are going to invade you, they're not going to chase you through the mobs. They're literally going to try and find an open area for you to come out to fight them, because most people want to fight each other. Let's be honest, when I go into a corrupted dungeon, I want to fight. I'm sure you guys too. It's just what we do when we go in. However, ratting is where you're going to make your money, and ratting is where you're going to make your fame. So rat as much as you possibly can, because this is how you're going to do it by yourself. Now, I, for one, will tell you right off the bat, I hate corrupted dungeons. They are boring as fuck for me. But sometimes you gotta do what you don't like to get what you need. Right? So ratting is the term everyone uses. And it's not the most glorified experience. It's gonna make you kind of feel like a piece of shit because you're just being a little bitch about things and running away. If you were able to kill everybody, you'd be able to get a lot more because you'd be taking their gear. However, some people come in with 15k builds, 25k builds, the bow build, the fire build, or maybe they just come in with a bloodletter build and they fucking catch you off guard and you're done before you know what happens, you know? You lose all your gear and all the money you just put into it, plus all the loot you had. Ratting, you don't have to worry about that. Rarely are you going to get killed ratting. Unless somebody just catches you at the wrong spot at the wrong time and you get dropped. But I would recommend, with a one-hand spear or the one-handed axe, maybe using a merc jacket just to get you some life back. I'd use the royal boots as well for that march. Maybe, if you absolutely had to, a cleric cowl for ice block, just so that you could stay alive through maybe some shit that's trying to attack you while you're waiting for the boots. Something like that. But try this out, guys. Let me know what you think. I'm pretty sure you're going to be pleasantly surprised with how fast you can murder everything. It's nuts. And then, the quicker you get, the faster you go through them. I mean, I literally went through 2 of them in 10 minutes. Like it was nothing. You can go through 10 in an hour. Like it's nothing. You just gotta be able to do 10 in an hour. I think you're getting fucking bored. You know what I mean? But, it's a fun deal. So once again, let me know what you guys think. Let me know how ratting worked out for you. Let me know if you have any builds that are amazing for ratting. I'd like to hear every single one of them. Pop them down in the comments below. Let's get the world on ratting. As always, I'm Hell's First. And until next time, ta-ta.